Wednesday from the Redneck Garage. Well, I'm at my storage building. I've had a little bit of heater on, and it's amazing how well insulated this thing is. It actually has gotten warm in here. It's cold, it's wet, it's rainy, and today I'm working on motivation. Yeah, that's right, motivation. I'm trying to get motivated to work on something. I've got the Toyota pickup truck. I'll be honest with you, I think sometimes the hardest thing for me is getting the motivation to get out and do this stuff after doing a whole week of work. I have a 24-hour business, and I don't, do stuff at 2 or 3 in the morning because I've decided now at my age and stage that I want to sleep a little bit. But I've got these projects, and with the Toyota truck, I know I hit a wall, and I just finally just said, because I was looking at some of the videos I did before on the Toyota, and it's been like almost 2 years maybe since I've started this project and just let it just stop. And I hate that. One of the most important things to do is have a goal. So if you're self-employed, then you know about all this kind of stuff, right? I've got a goal to get this thing prepped and maybe shot, but at least prepped and ready for paint by the end of the month, which is a couple weeks. If I can do that, then I can start on the TJ, and then I can do the JK. So anyway, that's kind of a game plan. In addition to that, I've got projects around the house. Now, I've made a lot of progress recently in the past probably month as far as like cleaning up the backyard. I've poured concrete. I'm going to show you that in a minute where I'm doing my work, and the inflatable spray booth is going to go, and that has been a game changer for me. Yeah, it's rough as a cob. Yeah, it's not going to hold up that great maybe. I don't know how well it will, but I'm not standing in mud, and there's not weeds growing out of it right now, so I'm super happy about that. More than anything, I think weather related, if you're working outside on projects, is for me one of the harder parts. Here's a little before action on the frame. I'm going to clean it up and paint it, treat it, and it should look a million times better when we're done. I've got some new shock absorbers that are supposed to be coming in for that, so awesome. I'm happy about that. Cold out here. It's about 32 degrees. I've been out here working on the area in front of the building and the rest of the backyard, truthfully, but I've been pouring concrete. I've been bringing in bags of concrete, mixing them up, troweling them out. It's not like pouring from a cement mixer, which I wish I could get in here, but it's just too far back. So we're going to see how this works, but it is a lot better than mud and dirt. So let's take a look. Now I'm going to try to get the truck started. I did put the steering wheel back on. I got to get a bucket to sit on, and I've got the switch out where I can just use a screwdriver in it because I don't have a steering, because nothing else is in it. After messing with the Toyota, trying to get it to start for a while, I finally just said, forget it. I pushed it out of the way because I wanted to get the concrete done. Straight back. Where are you at? Yeah, a little bit more. That should be good. This is no fun for an old man. He's having fun, I think. I don't know. But we'll see how it holds up. I don't know. Anything's better than dirt and rock, so a little bit of concrete, even if it breaks up, is okay with me. So there we go. One more bag. One more. Yay. That is definitely redneck concrete right there. Hand spread, hand mixed, hand cussed. Did you cuss?
A few times.
A few times, okay. I got a little bit to pour at the very end once I move the Toyota back up here. And I got to get it running, because that would be good. I don't want to try to push it up here. Sounds like no fuel. Don't know why. I'm going to have to double check to see if I'm getting any fuel, whether the fuel pump's crapped out or what, just from it sitting so long. But it did crank over, so that's good. That's good. Everything else, it was a win today. I like it. Okay, so I'm standing out of my concrete driveway. It's starting to cure out. I'm happy with it. It's rough as a cob, but you know what? It'll get the job done. So, you know what? Awesome. And it wasn't that expensive to buy the concrete at $3.50 a bag. It just hurt my back a little bit. Now, getting back to the Toyota, why it didn't start? Well, I started going through my head. Well, it could be the fuel pump is gone out. Maybe I need to buy a new fuel pump. Maybe it's something in the neutral safety switch. Get that button put in there for the clutch start. And then it came to me. This truck, after I started thinking about it, I was like, oh, wait a minute. I took the computer out of it. And I'd forgotten that this has one of the really early Toyota computers in it. So I put the computer back in, hooked it up, put a bag around it so it doesn't get wet with everything open to the elements. And let me show you what happened. I've got my starter key and the ignition here. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit my clutch start cancel. Low on power steering fluid, that's what that rattle is. But she started right up as soon as she got the computer in it. So awesome. Now you may be wondering, do I feel a little dumb that I didn't remember that I had the computer out? A little bit. This slab, as redneck as it is really nice to work off of. There's no mud or dirt. Been prepping on this hood. I got a couple little dings in it from the tent that flew up against the edge of it. But I'm really hoping to paint this in the next day or two to see what the color looks like and get back in the groove of painting some. Then I can go ahead and prep the truck, get these doors prepped, shoot it, put the bed back on it, and it'll be done. So it sounds really easy, doesn't it? Hey, it's sitting on my concrete pad. Yay! Okay, so here's what we're doing. I've got to get this frame prepped. Don't get the frame prepped. Once I get that painted, then I got shock absorbers to put on the back, and then I can get my bed and just set it up here, and then get ready to prep it for painting, and then get ready to shoot this pig. So anyway, I'm moving ahead to get this thing finished. My little Yota needs to get done. All right, so I'm pretty much done with the back of the frame. It looks a million times better as far as this part goes. This is Chassis Saver black paint made by Magnet Paint Company. You can spray it on light rust and it will kill the rust, and it looks excellent. So now I can move the bed up to the back portion of here, right, and then get it prepped, move it all in at once. So I'm happy about that. Okay, I'm kind of excited. The weather's getting a little bit nicer. I can stand out here and actually not freeze to death and get this truck prepped. I got the hood almost prepped. I'm going to start sanding on the cab that I had painted once. Now it's going to get repainted, move the bed up to the back of it, get it prepped, and hopefully we'll get moving on this thing. I almost forgot about the shock absorbers that I purchased, so now I'm going to put those on real quick before we put the bed back on top. Even to set it there makes it really easy to install them. That frame looks stinking excellent with the new shock absorbers and everything. I'm going to take a drop cloth and lay over it just to keep paint from getting on it. Otherwise I'll have to back up. Just grab there and Christy's one. It's not really that heavy.
We're just putting. We're gonna pick that up and put it on the back.
Yeah, we're just going to set it up on the back. There's on the front.
My bike.
That's your bike, I know. Look, see? You
Comes with the pink down. There you go.
I know, it is.
That's
That's
it.
why they got the
Thanks,
light on it.
I got to repaint it. Yay! That's hard by yourself. All right, so it's a new day. I got it positioned out here so I can get it wet sanded and we can get this pig painted. Well, the sun has gone down now and it's about time to call it a night, but I'm pumped that the bed is on the back of the truck and that I can start wet sanding and getting prepped, ready for paint. Yeah, that's going to be really cool. And I've been working on the 2 doors that I didn't have done before, and hopefully this should move along pretty quickly. Keep watching. Hopefully I'll have a new restored Toyota pickup. Appreciate you being a subscriber. Questions, comments, post them below. I'm David from the Redneck Garage. Keep turning wrenches.